Blue Archive.
Hi, Sensei! Welcome to Blue Archive Dev Talk Live at AX 2025. It's RC, your global community manager, coming to you live from Anime Expo at the Novo and LA Live. Thank you so much for being here with us today. I know many of our senseis flew across the country to be here, and we are so excited to have you here for our in-person event. Just for you, and for our senseis tuning in from around the world, we've put together a very exciting panel featuring some of our very own Blue Archive development team. We've got some dev talk lined up, fun insights from behind the scenes, and a live DJ set by music composer Mitsukiyo. Maybe, just maybe, we'll share a few surprises that we've been saving just for this moment. So, sit back, relax, and get comfy, because we're about to dive back into Kivoros together. If you're posting pics, reactions, or cosplays, don't forget to tag it with hashtag BlueArchiveAX2025 so we can see all of your posts on our social media pages. While you're at it, don't forget to follow our X, our official YouTube channel, and our brand new Instagram page. For all of our senseis watching from home online, let's make some noise and chat for our Blue Archive team and for all of the senseis gathered here today. Okay, that's enough from me. Let's get this show started. Please give a warm welcome to our incredible host, you know the one, G-Clef.
So much for that overview and the great intro, CMRC. I know it's a little early in the morning, but we're going to try it. When I say blue, everyone knows what to say, right? Blue! That's pretty good, I gotta admit. But we can do a little bit better, Senseis, right? Blue! Right on the money. Welcome, Senseis, here in the audience and also watching from home to Blue Archive Dev Talk Live at Anime Expo 2025! All right, I'm your host, G. Clef. For those of you who might not know me, I'm one of the co-hosts for Blue Archive live stream on Kibotos Live. I'm beyond excited and truly an honor to be here with the Senseis, and I can't wait to get into all the festivities today that we have ready, including special giveaway. Everyone likes giveaways. Dev Talk, Q&A, and also ending with a special DJ live set with Mitsukiyo. So we have to go through today. So first things first, and I mentioned special giveaway first, which means it's time for the merch giveaway. Let's go! Woo! If you check into your welcome bag, you'll see there's a mini coupon code. Go ahead, go in. There should be one for everyone. And you can use this code to claim in-game rewards. Okay, so you can log in and put that code in the setting. And it's unique to the Anime Expo attendees. So I'm also going to read 5 codes. So if I read your code, and if the code matches, congrats, raise your hand and shout. And please come to the left side of the stage, and we will bring you up one by one, and we'll have one Blue Archive question. And when you answer, you get the prize, okay? So, yeah, and make sure to bring that mini coupon with you when you come to the stage. So, of course, random, I already have 5 tickets ready for you. So first one, JD4. I think a lot of you guys have that already, right? G6 FF5VM. All right, come to the left side of the stage and the staff will guide you up. A second one, JD4. I think we're good on that. PEVB8KW. Oh, second raffle winner. Come to the left side. We'll have the staff guiding you to the side. Let's go with the third. JD4 CK92M43. All right. Wow. Congrats. Come on the left side. And the fourth, we still have 2 remaining. Fourth is JD4 NL. Oh, lots of moans in the front. Okay, NLVY5NJ. Next, okay. Oh, are we sure? I'll read that again. You won? You got it? Just raise your hand. Where? Oh, over there. Come on to the left side. I'm sorry, I almost missed you, Sensei. Okay, fifth. Last one. JD4. Everyone's still holding, right? KCEUBX6. Do we have a winner? Oh, yes! Come to the left side, Sensei. So we have all 5 already. All right, that is great to start off. So whenever our first Sensei is ready, we will have a Sensei up on the stage. So good to have all of you guys. We're also feeling up on the 2nd floor. It's great to be back. Great to come to Anime Expo 2025. For me, it's the first time. But for our panelists and developers, they came last year. So how many of you guys actually came here last year? Oh my goodness! Thank you so much for coming back again. And next year, again? Okay. Oh, all right. I will do my best today, so I'm back again next year. So, do we have the first Sensei? Okay, I think we need to take some more. We do have lots of prizes, and if we have extra time, I did ask very good people of Nexon if we have anything else to give out, and they might have a few more, okay? So just hold on tight. Lots of good things are coming up. Okay, I do have the sign. Can we have the first Sensei up on stage, please? Everyone, round of applause, please. That's your mic. Okay. Congratulations first. So what's your name? Where'd you come from? And when did you start playing Blue Archive?
I go by Moon.
I think it's up. Okay.
I go by Moon, and it's hello. Okay.
Yeah, it's on.
I go by Moon. I currently live like both in and out of Korea and America, so it's like a little bit of both.
Oh, like me. Okay.
And
when did you start playing Blue Archive?
this is kind of infuriating, but I got into Blue Archive just as Hatsune Miku came out. But I didn't know.
Okay.
I didn't know that I would be invested in the game, so I skipped, and I read it to this day. I didn't know that I would.
You don't have to be 100% honest. That's totally okay. I'm also not a day one sensei. I joined in the middle, perfectly fine. Good to have you up here. So, one Blue Archive question: if you could join any club at Kibotos, which club and why? Your
This
favorite?
is kind of a diplomatic answer. There's a lot of good schools. You could really go.
Lots of candidates. Just one.
But if I had to choose one, I would probably stick with like specifically Seminar.
Very good taste. Very good taste. There's an answer. So, can we have the first animation for that prize number 1? Sensei. We've seen the pink. Here we go. Sign, and guess what it says? Charlie. And the first set of prize. Oh, keycaps, cards. Oh my God, you're getting a lot. Congratulations. You get down, and we will give you all the prizes on the screen. Congratulations. Can we have next Sensei coming up on stage? Please give a big round of applause. Big welcome. All right, congratulations first of all. So what's your name and when did you start playing Blue Archive?
Hi, my name is Vincent, and I started playing, I think, basking in the brilliance of the serenade, so it must have been last anniversary, or?
I think it's almost been a year.
Yeah.
A little more than a year, I think.
Yes.
So you started getting in when we actually had the Blue Archive RPG in the game, right? Okay.
Yeah.
I was amazed with the technology, guys. Oh, great! That's one of the newer senseis.
Yes.
Okay, brilliant. Okay, we do have a question for you, though. Number 2. Can we have that on screen, please? So, which scenes or storyline in Blue Archive surprised you and gave you a heartfelt reaction? Can you just name any storyline?
Oh.
Any mini event, main storyline?
I mean,
Whatever you want to.
during Volume F, when it was showing all of the bad timelines that Sensei prevented, and it was just telling all the quotes that he had that saved them. That made me tear up. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, but you can't say anymore because we have newer senseis and you're just spoiling a little bit.
I didn't say anything though.
But it's totally fine, but what a great answer. So, now, can we have the recruitment, please? Can we have the animation? The best part, the pull. The Ooh, the pink. The sign right there. And the second set of prize for the second sensei. Woo! Some acrylic stands, a keyboard cap, and that's, I think, a set that I don't even have. Oh, I failed to purchase that too. So you get all that together in a bag. So congratulations, Sensei. Good to have you on stage. You can head down and you'll get all the prizes. Oh man, they're giving out a lot. I thought we were just giving out like one each, but we're giving the entire thing to a sensei, especially the keycaps. Oh man. Okay, next sensei, are you ready? Everyone? Woo! All right, sensei number 3, your name and when you start playing Blue Archive. It's a little.
I'm Kyle. I'm fairly new to it. I started last summer when I was at work. My friend really talked me into it.
Very good friend.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
She's cost me so much money.
Worth it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. Now that's a great answer. I don't think you need to answer anymore. But can we have the third question for the third sensei? Oh, if you could hear any Blue Archive song performed live, which song would you choose? You can just, if you don't know the exact name of the song, you can just sing a little bit, the tune.
I mean, I feel like I gotta go with the main theme.
The main theme?
It's just one you hear so much, and it's a brainworm.
What about Aoharu?
That's a good one.
That's a good, epic one.
Yeah.
Okay, we have the answer. And we have the animation for the third sensei. Oh, there's no animation. Okay. That's the prize. Oh, well. You don't get to sign, but that's the prize. Make sure to grab it. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming up. Okay, and next sensei, can you come up? Congratulations, we already, 4-day pass right here. The entire thing. So, what's your name? Into the mic, and when did you start playing Blue Archive?
My name's Alex. I started playing Blue Archive when it released globally.
Oh, day one! Day one, Global Sensei. All right, all right. So I'm pretty sure no question will fear you, right? Any question will be fine, right?
You know, I'll try my best.
Okay, and we have the fourth question. Sensei, up on screen, please. Oh? Are we frozen? Oh, yeah, got it. What do you enjoy the most about Blue Archive, and what makes you continue from day number one?
Okay. That's pretty easy. All the students, they're so likable. Like, shout out Karen, shout out Iori. You already know my type.
Truly a brilliant sensei.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that was enough of an answer. Can we have the prize for the fourth? Oh, Millennium Bat! Oh my God! Congratulations and thanks for coming up. Have a great time. Oh, the Millennium Bat! Oh man. That's not all. We also have one more. Last sensei, can you please come? Oh, excuse me 1 second. All right. What is your name and when did you start playing Blue Archive?
I'm Katie, and I've been playing for a couple months.
Couple months. You say, well, big welcome, everyone. Big welcome. Welcome to Kivotos. So, finally, and the last question for our sensei. Describe a moment in Blue Archive fandom that made you really feel connected to the community. No Reddit. No, it's totally fine. I was just joking, okay? When you go in game, there's a channel with all the notices and all the forums. And you can click on it to check the news and all the writings that you don't really have to read all the time.
Yeah, my brother just kind of like walked me through it all, so...
Oh, really?
Yeah, he made me feel very connected.
Oh, connected senseis right here. Okay, that is totally the real community within the family. Can we have the final prize for the fifth sensei, please? Get him the backpack! Congratulations! You have a new backpack to bring back home! Oh my God! And with all the cards and also the critic stand, that's all yours. Congratulations so much. Round of applause for the new sensei, the final one. Woo! One more. That's a lot. Oh, that's what I have on the card. So maybe later if we get some extra time. So that is it for the first part of the giveaway. Now, I'm walking all the way here, which means, and I see empty chairs. And I think it's time to meet our developers. All right, everyone? So, yeah. At the developer panel, we'll look back on Blue Archive Archive's journey over the past year and discuss some of the upcoming updates. And of course, there will also be time to directly answer your questions as well, Senseis. So now, before I introduce the panelists who will be joining us, let's welcome them with a big chant of Blue Archive first. Everyone ready? Blue! One more time. Blue! Please give a big round of applause for the first. We have Young-ah Kim, the executive producer of Blue Archive. Young-ah Kim.
Thank you.
Welcome. And next we have Kyung-sup An, the producer of Blue Archive. Oh man. And finally, one more seat right here. We have Mitsukiyo, the Blue Archive music director. Mitsukiyo! 자리에 앉으시면 되겠습니다. Getsumi Daisuki, it's indeed a very great song. Okay, hello and thank you for coming all the way to LA in person. Let's go around and tell us how you're feeling this morning. 안녕하세요. 네, LA까지 직접 와주셔서 너무 감사합니다. 일단 요마 PD님부터 한 분씩 인사드리겠습니다.
Hello, Sensei. Hello. 북미 선생님들 다시 뵙게 돼서 너무 이제 반갑습니다. 혹시 블루아카이브 이벤트를 보기 위해서 이 AX에 찾아오신 선생님들이 좀 계실까요?
First of all, asking you, it's great to see you guys. How many of you guys actually came to AX25 for Blue Archive? Can we have hands? We're running out of hands, feet. Thank you so much.
굉장히 또 크고 2층까지 있는데 라이브 스트림도 지금 진행하고 있어서 좀 부담이 됩니다만 선생님들께 좋은 정보를 전해드릴 수 있도록 노력하겠습니다.
Yeah, the stage is quite big and we're live streaming at the same time, so it's a bit overwhelming, but I will try to share as much information as possible to give you updates, senseis. And next, PD님.
안녕하세요. AX는 이제 처음으로 인사드립니다. 블루아카이브 PD를 맡고 있는 안경섭입니다. 이렇게 북미 선생님들께 처음으로 이제 인사드리게 되었는데요. 북미 선생님들 이렇게 만나뵐 수 있어가지고 너무나 영광입니다. 잘 부탁드리겠습니다.
Hello, it's the first time greeting you in person. I'm Kyung-sup An, the producer of Blue Archive. It's a real pleasure to meet you all in person, senseis. And next, Mitsukiyo, please.
안녕하세요. 저는 블루아카이브에서 작곡가랑 이제 음악 디렉터, 뮤직 디렉터를 담당하고 있는 미츠키요라고 합니다. 사실 저도 작년에 용화 PD님과 함께 AX에서 인사를 드렸는데요. 이번에도 이렇게 참여할 수 있게 되어서 영광입니다. 잘 부탁드리겠습니다.
Hello, I'm Mitsukiyo. I'm the composer and the music director of Blue Archive. It's an honor to greet the North American senseis again this year following the last year's LAX. All right, we said hi, welcome again, and now let's jump straight into the dev talk today. So there were so many wonderful stories in Kibotos in the past year. Shall we look back a little bit at some of the major events? 키보토스에서는 지난 1년 동안 정말 멋진 이야기들로 가득했습니다. 지난 1년 동안의 주요 이벤트를 한번 돌아볼까요, 안피디님?
네, 이렇게 이미지를 가지고 왔는데요. 정말 지난 1년 동안 많은 이야기들이 있었습니다. 하나하나 사실 다 소개해드리고 싶지만 그렇게 하기에는 시간이 이제 좀 부족하기 때문에 간단하게만 좀 짚고 넘어가겠습니다. 게엔나의 이야기부터 이제 시작을 했죠. 그리고 이제 방디뷰 밴드, 그리고 이제 발키리의 여름이랑 그다음에 아리오스 스쿼드 수영복 이야기, 그 다음에 이제 저희 붉은 겨울이랑 산해경이 이제 함께 하는 이제 이야기랑, 그 다음에 이제 트리티 아이돌 축제 이벤트랑 파자마 이벤트까지, 그리고 이제 오늘 소개드릴 코드박스까지 숨 쉴 틈 없이 달려온 것 같습니다. 코드박스에 대한 내용도 잘 소개해드릴 수 있도록 하겠습니다.
Lots of events through the year, and I can't talk about all the events. It'll be very long. So from the stories of Gehenna, the formation of the after-school Sweets Club Band, Valkyrie and Arius Summer Adventures, to Red Winter and Shanghai Jing, the Trinity Festival, the Pajama Party event, and finally the new one coming up soon, the Epic Code Box event. We'll try to make sure to bring all the information today in the Dev Talk. 그리고 after the mini events, perhaps I think the one to start is I've Alive. So when the afternoon school streets club forward a band. What about me? Millennium, come on. 일단 yes! 네, PD님들 여러 이벤트가 있었지만 먼저 다뤄볼 이벤트는 I've Alive가 좋을 것 같습니다. 네, 방과후 디저트부가 밴드를 결성했죠, PD님.
네, 지난 1년 동안은 학원들을 중심으로 한 청춘 이야기를 다룬 이벤트가 많았는데요. 5차 PV에서 예고를 드렸던 대로 방디부 학생들이 밴드 활동을 통해서 성장을 하는 모습을 보여드리려고 했습니다. 악기를 좀 들고서 연주하는 모습이 좀 신선하게 다가갔던 것 같은데요.
As teased in the fifth PV, we wanted to vividly showcase the band activities of the club members. Wasn't it refreshing to see them holding instruments?
밴드를 이제 결성을 했는데 그 매력을 이제 어떻게 살릴 것인가에 대한 고민을 진짜 많이 했던 것 같아요. 그래가지고 이를 표현하기 위해 좀 새로운 시도들을 이제 많이 했었습니다. 미니 게임이나 아니면 이제 완전 새로운 방식의 영상 제작을 한다거나 말이죠.
We put a lot of thoughts into how best highlight the band members aside of the Sweets Club girls. We tried a lot of new things, from creating new mini games to producing a full video. Okay, not just that, the event's vocal track "Sugar Rush" was also hugely popular, as everyone knows. Mitsukiyo, we're curious to hear some of the behind the scenes about the track. 이 이벤트의 보컬곡 "슈거 러시도 엄청난 인기를 끌었습니다, 미츠키요님. 이 곡에 대한 뒷이야기가 너무 궁금합니다.
네, 슈가러쉬 많은 분들이 좋아해 주셔서 너무 감사드리고요. 방디부 학생들이 비록 본인들이 서툴지만 열심히 연습해가지고 이제 청춘을 즐기고 열심히 이제 밴드곡을 연주한다라는 이런 청량감 있는 밴드곡을 제작해 보았는데요. 그리고 이제 가사 내용도 그러한 스토리가 포함되어 있고요. 한번 영상이랑 같이 들어보실까요?
네, I composed a refreshing band song that tells the story of the after-school sweets club. Students practicing hard, and even if they're a bit clumsy, still enjoying their youth. The lyrics are also reflect this theme. Shall we listen to it together with the video?
い願いが叶いますように前に一歩踏み出したいけど思うよりうまくいかなくていつもね困ってるの気づいてくれるかなそっとそっと近づきたくてもっともっとおしゃべりしたくてずっとずっと隠してたの未熟な気持ちでも素直に向き合いたいだから心の扉叩くよすれ違う感情とかして混ざり合えるように君とつないだこのメロディー世界中に響かせようどこまでも届くように
너무 감동스럽습니다. 저도 이걸 보고 피 기부까지 하고, and I also from the blood donation event they had, I also got stickers after watching because I was so touched. And 굉장한 애니메이션인데요. 안피디님 좀 더 얘기해 주시죠.
아, 이 무대에서 저 아이돌들이 뛰어놀았으면 그걸 보았으면 정말 좋았을 것 같은데 네, 아이돌은 사실 늘 이걸 표현을 하고 싶었거든요. 어떻게든 좀 하고 싶었는데 그 아마 센세 분들 이제 기억하실지 모르겠지만 대책위원회 편 초반에 이제 아이돌 하자라는 이제 얘기가 나오죠.
Yeah, it would have been maybe the best if we actually had them like in real life virtual 3D on stage today, but technical difficulties. So some of you might recall that the idol idea was actually first suggested in early countermeasure council arc long time ago.
만우절 이벤트로 이타즈라 스트레이트라는 이제 아이돌 그룹도 있었습니다만 사실은 그 전부터 게임 안에서 스토리로 본격적인 아이돌 관련된 이야기를 다룰 계획이 있었습니다. 뭐 어떤 학생들을 이 아이돌로 세울까에 대한 얘기도 내부적으로 나왔는데 결국은 이제 트리니티 학생들이 되었고요. 그렇게 해서 나온 뭐 그룹도 그룹이지만 보컬곡도 굉장히 세 명한테 어울리는 곡이 되었다고 생각을 합니다.
While we had a playful April Fool's event called Itazura Straight, in fact, we were planning a more serious idol story in game even before that. So I think the vocal track really fits the three members. 미츠큐님 그리고 마이크를 조금 더 아래로 부탁드리겠습니다. 네, 이렇게 돼요? 네.
제가 말씀드릴게요.
네, 부탁드립니다.
토모다치 원스텝 이 곡의 이름이죠. 이 곡도 제가 제작한 곡은 아니고요. 제 작곡가 노름님이 제작한 곡인데요. 이제 여기 나오는 이미지 자체가 좀 성스럽고 이제 온화한 그런 느낌이 있기 때문에 그런 느낌으로 좀 제작을 해봤습니다. 비하인드 스토리로는 사실 이 곡이 처음에 나왔을 때 좀 멋지고 세련된 느낌이 나왔어요. 근데 사실 이런 막 멋지고 이런 분위기도 훨씬 좋지만 그러니까 약간 이미지상 약간 온화하고 그런 느낌이 훨씬 잘 어울릴 것 같기 때문에 좀 그런 느낌으로 진행해봤습니다.
So Tomodachi One Step wasn't composed by me either. It was created by Noor. How many of you guys know Noor as a composer? Big shout out to Noor. Since the sisterhood has a sacred and gentle image, we designed the song to match that tone. In the first demo, the track had more stylish and polished feel. While that version was really good indeed, we ultimately felt a little more cuter and tender idol-style song would better fit the event's atmosphere. Yeah, more of a classic idol, more cute and stylish. Idols, I'm sure all the senseis love that concept. Did you enjoy the event? Yeah. Oh yes. We talked about idols, but now let's look at what's coming next. A new large-scale event, Code Box, has been announced. 아이돌 너무 예쁘고 안 좋아할 수 없지만 이제 아이돌 얘기는 여기까지 하고 앞으로 다가올 얘기를 좀 해볼까요? 다음 대형 이벤트 코드 박스가 예고되었습니다, 영화 PD님.
네, 작년 AX에 왔을 때 이제 개나 학원을 돌아다니면서 플레이할 수 있는 빛으로 나아가는 그녀들의 소야곡 이벤트를 소개를 했었는데요. 또 1년 만에 온 이 자리에서는 밀레니엄 사이언스 스쿨이 주무대가 되는 이벤트 밀레니엄의 이제 엑스포를 배경으로 어떤 거대한 음모가 다가오는 이 코드박스를 소개해드리게 됐습니다.
Last year at AX, we introduced Gehenna-focused event called Basking in the Brilliance of their Serenade. And this year, the spotlight is on Millennium Science School. Oh, yes! The Codebox event is staged during Millennium's Expo, where a massive conspiracy begins to unfold.
네, 그리고 이 이벤트를 통해 가지고 드디어 트리니티의 유리조노 세이야가 최초로 이제 본격적으로 스토리에 등장하면서 플레이어블 캐릭터로 실장될 예정입니다.
And for the first time, Trinity's Seiya Yurizono will be appear in the story and as a playable character. 안피디님, 세이야에 대해서 좀 더 말씀해 주시죠.
그리고 이제 세이야가 트리니티 대표로서 이제 밀레니엄 엑스포에 방문해서 벌어진 일들을 다루고 있는데요. 이게 밀레니엄에서 이제 제공받았을 법한 장비들을 활용을 해가지고 사건을 해결해 나가는 내용이기 때문에 밀레니엄 디자인의 이제 다양한 소품들을 제작해봤습니다. 이런 느낌으로요.
So Seiya visits Millennium as Trinity's representatives, and we've created many props to reflect the advanced equipment she might receive from Millennium.
지금 보여드리고 있는 이 이미지들 원화들은 뭐 앞으로도 몇 장 더 있습니다만 이 자리에서 세계 최초로 공개하는 원화들입니다.
Oh, in fact, these images are first ever revealed to the Senseis. Oh. Oh, so he took it out from the company. It is indeed first time reveal.
네. 그리고 이제 코드박스 이벤트에서는 밀레니엄의 좀 광활하고 미래적인 학원 필드를 좀 새롭게 제작을 했어요. 밀레니엄은 어떤 모습일까 같은 것들을 하기 위해서 이런 식으로 이제 필드 디자인을 이제 하고 그걸 이제 구성을 했는데요. 구역마다 다른 특색을 좀 느낄 수 있도록 디자인을 했습니다. 그리고 이제 또 새로운 경험을 위해 가지고 잠입 액션이라는 좀 플레이를 이제 제작을 했으니까요. 이 부분도 재밌게 즐겨주시면 좋을 것 같습니다.
Yeah, this event also debuted a new field exploration gameplay system. Like last year, we built a vast futuristic campus for Millennium, which with unique characteristics for each zone. So please enjoy that.
네, 그러면은 그 앞에 초반 부분에 대한 간단한 플레이 영상 한번 같이 보면서 얘기 나눠보도록 하겠습니다.
We actually have a sample gameplay video of Millennium. So let's take a look at the video and talk with the animation. Seiya, she's using time, okay? She's using time, just like what she does. Oh, that's not supposed to happen. Okay, we're back.
오랫동안 이제 그 선생님들이 기다려왔던 세이야인 만큼 그 더 이제 그냥 플레이어 캐릭터를 이제 넘어서 더 다양한 이제 모습들을 보여드릴 수 있게 돼가지고 저희도 너무 행복합니다.
As many senseis waited for Seiya to come out as a playable character, not just as a playable character, we wanted her to go around the map and actually interact with the objects. So cute. The animation it flows really well.
그리고 이제 작년이 게엔나였다면 밀레니엄이라는 학원은 도대체 어떻게 생겼을까를 많은 선생님들이 상상만 하셨을 텐데 그 일부라도 저희가 이렇게 만들어서 보여드릴 수 있게 돼가지고 이 부분도 너무 그 기분 좋은 일인 것 같아요.
So I'm sure many of you had imaginations what a millennium actually looked like. So we've actually made the entire set of Millennium to give you guys a better idea what Millennium actually looks like in game.
밀레니엄의 이제 멋진 곳들이 곳곳에 있으니까요. 한번 잘 돌아보시면 좋을 것 같습니다.
Yeah, there are lots of cool objects and you can go around and interact. So make sure to check out all the areas.
지금 팬분들은 뭐가 흘리고 갔죠? 이제 저거를 시작으로 사건이 진행된다고 보시면 됩니다.
So as you saw the Helmet Gang just passing through, and dropping something in the middle, and that's where the event really starts together. So enjoy the gameplay. 네, 이렇게 게임플레이 비디오까지. Okay. Make sure to enjoy Seiya. I think she's a beautiful character. She's finally coming out. And let's move to the next topic. And in June, the long-awaited update Blue Archive launching on Steam was unfortunately delayed a little bit. Was unfortunately 지난 6월 많은 분들이 기다렸던 소식이죠. 예. 블루 아카이브가 스팀 정식 했지만 아쉽게도 살짝 딜레이가 됐죠.
I'm sorry for the delay. 예. 6월에 출시를 하려고 그랬는데 7월이 돼버렸어요. 그리고 우연히도 또 AX에 맞추게 돼버렸는데 AX에 맞추려고 했던 것은 절대 아닙니다. 근데 다행히 LA 시간으로 오늘 저녁 6시에 스팀 버전을 오픈할 예정입니다.
Yes, the official release was planned for June 24th, but I really do apologize. I thought it ended up being a little delayed, and we didn't really try to plan it on the LA with AX25, but I'm sorry with the delay. But the good news is that Blue Archive Steam release is coming today, 6 p.m. PST. Today, 6 p.m. Pacific time. So in just about 6 hours, you can play it on Steam.
문제가 있을 수도 있는데 저희가 최대한 빨리 문제 발견되는 대로 대응할 테니까 다들 잘 많이 플레이해 주시면 좋을 것 같아요.
It's the first launch, so there might be small issues. And they will try to react and try to solve the issues as soon as possible. But I hope all the senseis enjoy the Steam launch.
론칭하기를 빌고 있습니다.
Of course, they're hoping for no problems whatsoever for all the senseis enjoying out there. But tell us a little more about this Steam release. Can we expect any Steam-specific features? 하지만 조금 더 알고 싶습니다. 앞으로 스팀 버전에 좀 특별한 기능을 좀 기대해봐도 될까요?
물론입니다. 일단은 PC의 높은 해상도의 화면에서 비주얼이 조금 더 예쁘게 보일 수 있도록 하는데 신경을 썼고요. 이 팀에서의 이제 PC 환경에 최적화된 플레이 경험을 제공하기 위해서 계속 앞으로도 개선을 해 나갈 예정입니다. 특히 이제 PC 환경에서 플레이하실 수 있도록 키보드 플레이를 지원을 하고요. 물론 기존의 모바일로 플레이하셨던 계정을 PC에서도 이어서 하실 수 있습니다.
용합 said, absolutely. First, we worked hard to ensure visual remains crisp on high-resolution PC displays. We're continuing to optimize the experience for PC, and we support keyboard controls. And yes, of course, you can carry over your account and play it on PC. I think that was all written. 네, 안피디님?
이것도 사실 AX에 맞추려고 했던 건 아니지만 세계 최초로 스팀 전투 부분 이제 플레이 영상을 가지고 왔습니다. 함께 같이 보시죠.
We didn't plan it to release at AX exactly on the same day, but we do have the first reveal of the Steam battle. So let's take a look at the video.
버튼을 이제 보시면은 이제 키보드랑 매핑되어 있는 거를 이제 보실 수 있는데요. 저런 식으로 이제 키보드로 플레이를 이제 지원을 할 수 있습니다.
As you can see, there are hotkeys that's binded to enter, and you can use the keyboard hotkeys to press those buttons.
보시면 숫자로 1, 2, 3 그런 식으로 이제 단축키가 있고요. 이제 키보드로 플레이를 하실 수 있게 되어 있어요.
As you can see, the hotkeys, the skills 1 through 3, and for the speed, S, and auto for A right there. So you can use the keyboard hotkeys. Oh man. Senseis, are you excited for the Steam release? Oh yes, I certainly am. Oh man, I'm certainly am. I got my Steam wallet locked and loaded. I sold everything on the market.
나머지는 6시간 뒤에 다 즐겨주시기 바랍니다.
So I hope all of you guys enjoy after the launch because this will be available today. 네, 저도 장터 열심히 팔아서 스팀 지갑에 총알 넉넉히 챙겨두고 있습니다. 굉장히 기대하겠습니다. So now we'll shift to the next segment, focusing more on Blue Archive's merchandise and some non-game topics at this AX. 다음으로는 이번 AX에 만나볼 수 있는 블루 아카이브 굿즈와 게임 외적인 이야기를 다뤄보자 합니다. 어떤 것들이 준비되어 있나요?
네, 먼저 게임 외적인 내용부터 말씀을 좀 드리려고 하는데요. 월드 오브 워십 2차 콜라보 소식입니다. 이미 X 등의 경로를 통해 가지고 많이 소개가 되었는데요. 여기서 또 여기만에서 최초로 공개하는 영상이 있습니다. 같이 이것도 보시겠습니다.
First, we'll introduce a second World of Worship collaboration. All right, everyone. While it has already been announced via X and other channels, we have the exclusive video review right here for the first time. So let's check out the camo designs.
Captains, amp up your artillery with the sheer adorableness of Blue Archive students. Feel the cuteness overload while your torpedoes reload. Experience nerve-wracking naval battles in tune with that slice-of-life Blue Archive vibe. With Blue Archive 2.0 in World of Warships.
All right.
스타부터 이제 시작하긴 했지만 이제 함선들의 다양한 위장이 이번에 진짜 잘 나와가지고 함께 참 즐겨주셨으면 좋겠습니다.
Yeah, it flew by really quickly, but they really put a lot of effort into the designs and camo. So I hope all the senseis enjoy the collaboration.
네, 다음은 이제 지금 AX에서 이제 하고 있는 거죠. 구스마일 부스의 상품을 좀 공개해 드리려고 저희가 좀 준비를 해왔습니다. 작년 이제 구스마일 부스에서도 많은 피규어들이 이제 전시가 되었는데요. 올해 이제 구스마일 부스에서도 피규어 및 상품들이 이제 있기 때문에 그걸 몇 개 가지고 와봤습니다.
Next, let's look at the Good Smile Company booth products. Like last year, this year's booth also features many figures. Oh my goodness! Aku! 네, 돌려주세요.
드레스아웃랑 드레스아코 피규어가 이제 준비가 되어 있고요. 퀄리티가 진짜 엄청 훌륭해요. 보고 있으면 가까이서 와도
Yeah, we did the dress characters as figures. The quality, if you look up, you're a little farther, but as you can see from the picture and as a real figure, the quality is actually insanely high.
특히 표정이 각 캐릭터들의 느낌을 굉장히 잘 살렸다고 생각되고요. 포즈라던가 이런 조형의 디테일이 너무 마음에 드네요.
Yeah, like the hairline and also designed the details put into it, not just the hairlines, the body shape and everything together, including the clothing.
네, 지금 이거는 샘플이라서 구스마일 쪽 부스에서 되게 조심조심 들고 왔는데요. 부스에 가보시면 실제로 가까이서 확인해 보실 수 있고 예약할 수 있는 걸로 들었습니다.
So they carried over from the Good Smile booth, and they told us to be very careful with the figures. As you can go see the samples yourself at Good Smile booth after. So I wish, but we all wish the same thing, right?
저도 갖고 가고
Even
싶은데.
PD Young wants to take one back. Yes.
다음 이제 상품도 같이 보도록 하겠습니다.
Oh, we have more. We have more acrylic stands. Oh. We have Mika, Katusa. Oh, we have all the characters.
네, 희나의 좀 피곤해 보이는 표정 같은 것도 잘 살아 있고요.
A lovely Hina figure, and we have
카즈사.
also Kazusa,
미카 있죠.
Mika, and I know there's big love for the pink hair.
이것도 예, 퀄리티가 되게 잘 나와가지고 한번 이제 부스 방문하셔가지고 구경해 보셔도 좋을 것 같아요.
Yeah, so we'd love you to stop by the booth and check these acrylic stands out yourself up close.
네, 다음 것도 한번 보도록 하겠습니다.
So we do have more. That's not it. Oh, the see-through backpack. Oh.
이고요. 이것도 퀄리티가 되게 괜찮더라고요. 그 실제 저희도 오늘 이제 직접 처음 봤는데 예, 많은 것들을 담고 갈 수 있을 것 같습니다.
So we got our hands on it just before the actual show, and we were also surprised by the quality and how good it actually looks. And I think it's a really good backpack to go shopping.
안에 있는 것도 꺼내볼게요. 이렇게. 학생들이 저희 이제 사다리 타고 이제 퇴각을 하죠. 그거 이제 디자인이에요.
It's just like how they climb the ladder to get into the helicopter. That's like the design, and you can actually detach their hands and put it on the like the backpacks on the side. 한번 그 뜯어서 손 뜯을 수 있는 것도 한번 보여주시죠. So there's a button between the hands, so you can buck it up on the backpacks or wherever you like. Very cute, very cute. They're samples, okay?
던지고 싶은데.
He'd love to throw all of them to everyone, but
I wish.
really wish at the same time.
그 외에도 뭐 많이 있기는 한데요. 아마 이제 저희가 지금 이 자리에서 다 소개드리기에는 좀 부족할 것 같고 그 다음 내용으로 넘어가도록 하겠습니다.
Yeah, so we'd like to show you more, but that's about it what we have. So please go to the booth and check them out yourselves after the show. And I think we are going towards a final segment now. Now, moving on, can you give us a hint about what's coming next? What's coming in the main story? 이제 저희 마지막 순서로 다가가는 것 같습니다, 피디님. 앞으로 이어질 메인 스토리에 대한 힌트를 조금만 주시겠습니까?
다음에 이제 펼쳐지게 될 메인 스토리가 데카그라마톤 편인데요. 데카그라마톤 편은 원래 특수작전에서 다루어졌던 외전격의 이야기였습니다만 이제 당분간 가장 중요하게 다루어질 메인 스토리가 되었고요. 데카그라마톤의 편에 등장하는 예언자들의 이야기가 본격적으로 전개될 예정입니다. 이 내용이 담긴 6차 PV 영상을 여기서 또 한번 같이 보도록 하겠습니다.
네, 알겠습니다. The main story continues to follow the mystery of Decagrammaton. The story of the prophets will now begin in earnest. Decagrammaton arc was originally more of a side story featured in special operations, but now it's become the main story and it will be the spotlight for a while. So here we have a world premiere of the English version of the 6th PV that will reveal this direction. Wow. Wow, PDon. I literally got goosebumps all over. That was incredible. PD님. 보는 도중에 진짜 닭살 돋을 만큼 너무 멋진 영상이었습니다.
제가 그 뭐 검수하거나 이런 거에 포함해가지고 저걸 진짜 몇백 번을 이제 본 것 같은데 볼 때마다 계속 소름이 돋네요. 예, 보신 것처럼 이제 선생님과 학생들은 이제 데카그라마톤이라는 되게 거대한 이제 위협에 맞서가지고 싸우게 될 예정입니다. 앞으로의 내용 전개에도 잘 기대해 주시기 바랍니다.
As you've seen, the students and Sensei now must confront the enormous threat of Decagrammaton. So we hope you look forward to what comes next for you.
그리고 방금 보신 그 육자 PV 영상을 만들기 위해서 개발해서 굉장히 오랫동안 이제 노력을 했고요. 그만큼의 노력을 쏟은 영상 이상으로 또 게임에서 또 감동을 드릴 수 있도록 준비해 나가겠습니다.
So on the development side, we really tried our best to put this 6PV together and for you senseis to feel that emotion, feel that feeling when you're actually playing the game. We're trying really hard on the back to deliver 100% to all of you. Okay, now, I think that about sums up for the main story. Now, we will surely be looking forward to that main story now that we had some chance to hear from the developer and Mitsukiyo. Now, we will turn our attention to the community and fans a little bit. A few weeks ago, we collected over 1,000 questions from around the world to be answered from this panel. So first, let's look at some of the questions submitted via Discord. 그 기대를 담으면서 이제 개발 이야기는 여기서 이제 마무리를 하고 그럼 다음 순서로 한번 넘어가 보겠습니다. 네, 개발자가 직접 선생님들의 질문에 답하는 코너. 저희가 몇 주 전에 1,000개가 넘는 질문들을 이렇게 받았는데요. 먼저 디스코드에서 주신 질문들을 보겠습니다. We have the first question. For the senseis ask. First question is, will you add controller support on mobile and PC versions of Blue Archive? 모바일 및 PC 버전에서 컨트롤러 게임패드 지원을 해주실 생각이 있으신가요?
좀 전에 이제 키보드 대응을 말씀드렸는데요. 컨트롤러 대응을 사실 저도 굉장히 원합니다. 스팀덱에서 스팀을 플레이하고 있기 때문에 저도 원하는 기능인데요. 근데 키보드는 먼저 들어갔지만 컨트롤러는 아직 관련 기능을 개발 중이에요. 그래서 이 부분은 개발 진행을 하고 있지만 언제라고는 바로 말씀드리긴 힘들 것 같습니다.
Yeah, that's actually something that we'd love to have. Actually, that's something I personally also requested a while ago. The team is working on it, but I can't exactly promise you when it'll be released.
이게 사실 그 모바일 플레이나 이런 것들이 대부분 이제 컨트롤러를 고려하고 이제 만든 UI가 아니라서 좀 예외적인 케이스들이 많습니다. 어쨌든 PC 버전을 좀 먼저 좀 개발을 좀 진행을 하고 있고 모바일 같은 경우에는 좀 또 다른 영역이라서 그 후에 좀 생각을 해볼 수 있을 것 같습니다.
So the UI wasn't originally built with the controller in mind. So there are lots of challenges. The PC version should come first in their priority, and support for the mobile controller is a separate matter that can be considered later.
It's trickier than keyboard.
So it'll take some time. So the second question that we have from the sensei is, will the game allow us to customize the cafe further? 카페를 좀 더 자유롭게 꾸밀 수 있도록 커스터마이징 기능이 추가될 예정이 있나요?
커스터마이즈 기능도 기능이지만 학생을 좀 직접 이렇게 들어보고 싶다라는 생각을 하는 선생님들이 많이 계실 텐데요. 요 픽업 같은 경우는 평점창에서만 고려했던 기능이라 카페는 잘 맞지 않는다고 생각을 해서 조금 더 이 작업 시간이 걸릴 것 같고요. 카페 자체가 처음에 생각했던 것보다 스펙이 많이 커져서 카페에 여러 가지를 넣을 계획을 가지고 있지만 조금 시간이 걸리고 있다는 점은 좀 참고해 주시면 좋을 것 같습니다.
So there are many senseis out there who wants to pick up their students in the cafe, but originally was a feature considered only for the schedule information screen, so it doesn't quite fit in the cafe. Then the cafe has grown a lot, so then beyond what we initially envisioned, So I think it'll also relate to the desire to see, experience more with it.
뭐 지금보다 더 다양한 테마와 이제 가구들도 계속 추가될 예정이고요. 그리고 이제 선생님들이 카페를 즐기시는 이제 모습을 계속 좀 지속적으로 모니터링하고 있어요. 그러면서 이제 좀 불편하시는 부분이나 더 이 안에서 즐길 수 있는 요소들에 대해서 많이 그 준비 검토하고 있습니다.
알겠습니다. So we plan to add more themes and furnitures, and based on how many players use the cafe, of course, we will continue reviewing the usability and also a lot more enjoyable factors in the future. I think that answers the second question. Let's go to the third question that we have from the Sensei. Third question. Will the global server get story content at the same time as the Japan server? 글로벌 서버도 일본 서버와 동시에 스토리 콘텐츠가 제공될 예정이 있나요?
아 진짜 하고 싶은데 글로벌 서버에 또 이게 옮겨오기까지 또 필요한 작업들이 좀 있어가지고 이게 완전히 동시에 전개하는 거는 진짜 좀 한계가 있지만 그래도 일전에 이제 연초에 예고 드렸던 것처럼 그 최대한 좀 당겨가지고 일본 서버랑의 텀을 최소화시킬 수 있도록 하겠습니다.
네. So too many and several tasks are needed for the global server. So and there are some limitations, we think. So full synchronization is indeed incredibly hard, but we're working very hard to minimize the gap as previously announced.
지금 이제 한 6개월 정도의 갭이 있는데요. 3개월 정도로 단축하는 걸 목표로 하고 있고요. 단축하기 위해서 예를 들면 뭐 번역이라던가 뭐 커스터마이즈 해야 되는 부분들이 있기 때문에 3개월보다 더 줄이기는 힘들 것 같습니다만 일단 3개월까지를 목표로 작업을 하고 있습니다.
Yeah, currently there's a 6 months gap, but we're trying to reduce it down to a 3 months gap as the optimal. But we do have lots of UIs and the localization part, which takes some time. I think 3 months is our realistic goal to close the gap. I think that answers the third one. And the fourth question that we have as final one, can we get character songs and image albums for each student? 각 학생의 캐릭터송, 노래나 이미지 앨범을 출시해 줄 수 있으신가요?
지금도 꽤 많이 캐릭터송들이 있는데 물론 뭐 일본어 버전이라던가 한국어 버전들을 계속 이제 준비를 하고 있습니다. 근데 혹시 추가로 뭐 영어 버전 같은 거를 원하실까요?
Oh, okay. So we kept on preparing character songs and more songs in Korean version with Nexon, but Yonga PD was asking, do you perhaps want songs in English version, Senseis? Oh, I think we need a little bit more of yes than that. Okay.
제가 열심히
Yonga PD님 느끼셨죠? 예.
영어 버전을 만들려면 일단 이제 성우가 지정이 돼 있지 않기 때문에 좀 더 이제 트리키하거든요. 그렇지만 어쨌든 원하시는 분들이 계신다고 하면 영어 버전에 대해서도 넥슨과 얘기를 나눠서 뭐 고민을 해보도록 하겠습니다.
네. So for the English version songs, we do not have the voice actress designated for the characters. So I think there we need to talk a lot more into who actually fits the song. So we'll continue to talk with Nexon about providing some English songs in the future if we can.
만든다면 제가 열심히 만들어 보겠습니다.
Yeah, that's it from the Discord, but I think we have some time to get some more. We also took questions from the senseis who just came by, so we do have the update. Thank you. So first of all, 여기 또 추가로 여기 현장에 오신 선생님들 분께 이렇게 질문 받은 게 있는데요. So first one that I see here is, thank you for creating such an awesome game and community. I would like to ask, where did the idea of Blue Archive World come from, and how did you come up with the whole idea of having a bunch of high schoolers in this massive city, all of them having halos and all sorts of firearms? 일단 이 멋진 게임과 커뮤니티를 만들어줘서 굉장히 감사합니다. 그리고 블루아카이브의 세계관 아이디어는 어디서 왔는지 굉장히 궁금합니다. 그리고 고등학생들이 모여있는 거대한 도시에서 모두가 헤일로를 가지고 있고 다양한 총기들을 갖고 있는 설정은 어떻게 구성하셨나요?
먼저 이제 저희가 제공한 이 키보토스라는 세계를 많이 또 사랑해 주시고 이렇게 또 행사에 참석해 주셔서 저도 감사를 드리고요.
First of all, I would like to say thanks for all of you coming by and all of the senseis out there loving Kibotos so much.
개인적으로 학원물을 굉장히 좋아하기 때문에 학원물 설정의 캐릭터 게임을 제작하고 싶다라는 생각을 예전부터 해왔었는데요. 그것을 이제 게임을 한다고 하면 전투 부분을 어떻게 할 것인가에 대한 고민이 있었습니다.
So I do have the concept as a lot of people do like academy and school based on themes to start off, but now there was another theme. But in terms of gameplay and the combat, we had a lot of thoughts behind it first.
현대라던가 이제 근미래에서 좀 더 그럴듯하게 싸우는 모습이라고 하면 역시 총격전이 아닐까라고 생각을 했는데 총격전이 너무 하드코어하게 다루어지면 학원물과는 또 어울리지 않을 수 있기 때문에 조금 더 이제 가볍게 총을 이제 맞더라도 아무렇지도 않은 그런 세계관이면 어떨까라고 생각을 해서 기획을 하게 됐던 것이고요. 또 그런 특별함을 가지고 있는 학생들이기 때문에 헤일로와 같은 어떤 그런 상징적인 부분들을 통해서 세계관의 차별점을 만들 수 있지 않을까라고 생각을 했습니다.
So we wanted to have it modern or near future themed, and looking into that, we decided that we have to have some firearms for the characters, and also since we are themed from school and academy, it couldn't be like hardcore firearm action. So we decided to add a lot of characters traits into it, like halos, and also the students not really falling easily from bullets.
그런 설정이 마음에 드시나요?
Do you guys,
그러니까 오신
does
거겠죠?
all the senseis like the setting and the theme in Blue Archive?
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
더 다양한 학원과 또 여러분들이 좋아하실 만한 학생들을 계속해서 보여드릴 수 있도록 노력하겠습니다.
We'll try to have a lot more questions and a lot more genre in the future and deliver more in Blue Archive. That's what Yonga PD said. We do have one last question. 질문 하나 더 있습니다. If Blue Archive wasn't a strategy role-playing kind of game, what other genre of game would it be? Like an FPS or more like an RPG? 네, 블루 아카이브가 전략 롤플레잉이 아니라 뭐 다른 게임 장르가 이렇게 있다면은 혹시 어떤 장르로 좀 나왔을까요? 뭐 FPS 1인칭 슈터 같은 이런 장르였을까요?
제가 답하는 게 맞는지 잘 모르겠는데.
FPS로 블루 아카이브를 한다면 어떨까라고 이제 생각하시는 선생님들이 많이 계셔서 그런 팬아트들도 많이 봤고요.
So if it was FPS, we were wondering if the senseis would actually like to play FPS in person. Oh!
아케미가 만약에 나오는 게임이라면 격투 게임도 괜찮지 않을까라고 방금 생각해봤습니다.
Oh, just a random thought. I thought about maybe even a fighting game style.
굉장히 다양한 학교와 학생들이 있기 때문에 어떤 장르로든 전개가 가능하다라는 생각은 하고 있고요. 근데 뭐 개인적으로 만든다고 하면 뭐 말씀하신 것처럼 아무래도 총기를 갖고 있으니까 FPS나 TPS 같은 것도 괜찮지 않을까라고 이제 개인적으로 생각을 합니다.
So we do have lots of different clubs and academies, so having those different teams, I think it'll be a good factor. If we talk about any different type of genre in games, I think that's a really cool answer. Thank you, PD Yonga, for answering any the questions. But I think that settles it for the question section that we have for today. 이렇게 네, Q&A까지 일단 마무리하게 됐고요. So I think it's time for the traditional group photo with everyone. 일어서서 다 같이 일단 사진 한번 찍어주실까요?
어디서 찍죠?
어떻게 찍어야 될까요? 일단
여기 앞에서.
So I believe we have a. So can we stand in front of the table, all of us? And everyone make sure to smile.
나 달아보시게. 아 이렇게 하면서.
네, 아마 이쪽으로
네네.
이쪽 보고 이쪽으로
네.
해서
So we
이렇게
look at the camera first.
짜자자자.
So, Sensei, are you ready for the group photo? Okay. 3, 2, 1. Blue Archive! All right. Are we good?
Yeah.
You guys have way more energy than that. Let's go.
Okay. Let's do it one more time. Blue Archive! Thank you so much, Senseis, for that time. So we do have, for the pictures, we do have official Instagram, so make sure to go and follow. That's where all the photos are going up these days, right? So you can tag me too. So we'll take these out. 마이크만 챙겨주시면 될 것 같습니다. Time will just fly so fast when you're having fun. So I wish we could hear all day about the developments, but we do have to close, and I have to keep on moving. Please, could we hear your final words of thoughts for today? 네, 올해도 시간이 이렇게 빠르게 지나갔습니다. 네, 벌써 보내드려야 돼서 너무 아쉽지만 마지막으로 인사 한 말씀 부탁드립니다. 영화 PD님부터 할까요?
네, 멀리 또 이렇게 AX 회장까지 찾아주셔서 너무 감사하고요. 또 이 자리에 올해도 설 수 있어서 너무 영광이었습니다. 앞으로도 블루 아카이브를 통해서 좋은 추억 만드실 수 있도록 열심히 스팀 버전 출시도 그렇지만 많은 이야기들을 준비해 나가겠습니다.
We're honored to be here again and again. Thank you, Sensei, so much for being here and watching live. Please continue supporting the Steam version and upcoming stories as well. 안 PD님?
네, 이렇게 많은 분들이 사랑해 주시는 거를 볼 때마다 개발진이랑 저 이하 이제 모든 개발진들이 다들 이제 더 힘을 내 가지고 열심히 만들 수 있게 되는 것 같습니다. 이렇게 많이 사랑해 주셔서 감사하고 앞으로도 더 열심히 많은 이제 사랑을 보답할 수 있도록 더 열심히 개발하겠습니다. 그리고 또 이제 북미 선생님들을 위한 인스타그램도 같이 좀 많이 사랑해 주시면 좋을 것 같습니다. 감사합니다.
Your love always empowers and give us energy for the development team. We always feel it. We will continue to repaying you with captivating characters and story. And also, he mentioned follow us on official EN Instagram as well. Thank you, Mr. An, for coming all the way. And last but not least, Ms. Kiyo님 부탁드리겠습니다.
블루 아카이브 게임도 게임이지만 이제 음악도 사랑해주시는 모든 분께 제가 정말 감사를 드리고요. 기존 음악도 많이 잘 부탁드리고 앞으로 나올 새로운 음악들도 잘 부탁드리겠습니다. 내년에도 AX에서 뵐 수 있었으면 좋겠네요. 앞으로도 잘 부탁드리겠습니다. 감사합니다.
I truly appreciate all the love and support from the existing music, Blue Archive, as well as the songs that are yet to come. I'll continue working hard to create more great music, and thank you again. I hope you'll keep looking forward to what's next, and I hope to be back next year. Thank you, developers and Ms. Kiyo, for coming all the way from Korea, and see you again next year. Thank you so much. And extra delivery. And we'll have some time to set up the DJ. 준비되셨나요?
네, 준비됐습니다.
네, 이제 준비하시고 저는 옆에서 보고 있겠습니다.
네. 일단은 세팅 완료되면 지금 이거 방송에서 나가고 있는 걸까요?
네네.
아.
Okay. Who is not yet, but you're allowed to stand up and enjoy this a little bit. You don't have to now because we need some time to set up. But I think, especially on the ground floor, I think we can get a little wild here because this hall, we hold rock concert here. So I think we can do better than a rock concert, right? Oh yes, oh yes. So while Mitsukiyo is setting up for the DJ, so get ready. Don't lose anything, don't drop it because someone's gonna step on it, okay? So DJ session, just a couple of minutes. It won't take too long, But I've heard when I was doing the Kibotos Live, I saw a lot of you guys in chat saying, can we also have the DJs? Can we also have this big stage so we can enjoy? I know you guys are always asking for it. That's why we have it right here. Ready to go? Mitsukiyo Sensei, onegai shimasu!
This is last song. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Another big round of applause for Mitsukiya! mitsuki님 감사합니다.
감사합니다.
엄청난 DJ 세션이었습니다.
여기 미국 선생님들 반응이 열렬하네요. 정말
Your reaction,
즐거웠습니다.
the energy, he felt it all the way. Thank you guys so much.
많은 에너지를 얻고 갑니다.
He took all the energy, bringing it back to Korea to make some great music. 고생하셨습니다, mitsuki님. And I'll be closing here. Thank you, Senseis, for making this TED Talk Live such a wonderful, fascinating experience for everyone. And a huge shout out to every member on the back who worked on this TED Talk. Yes, TED Talk Live. Big shout out to everyone who put this together, please. We had so many staff members working day and night to put this together. And thank you again for coming all the way, and watching live from wherever you are. Let's finish it with a powerful last chant. Are you ready? Yeah!